continually. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. There's no other like you that could protect me from my little voodoo.
28 minutes on to 7 o'clock. This is where I say good morning to you, Grenada, Carrier, Coupé, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world.
Yesterday, today, forever, you never change.
It's classic on this Friday, the 18th day of October. Yeah, October is well spent already.
What I go do, what I go do, that I go dead. If I don't
Hope you had yourselves a great night as always, rested and up and ready to face the challenges of this brand new day.
ever feel me, yeah, no. All when I fall down, your love keep me safe and sound. You never, never ever feel me, yeah, no. Father, you never ever feel me, yeah.
It's classic with yours truly, the innocent one.
Never ever feel me, yeah.
Yeah.
All when I fall down, don't see me down.
Reaching out and saying good morning to you, Saggy, out there in Birch Grove. Good morning, Saggy. How you doing?
You never,
Good morning, Papa D's. Good morning, good morning. How you doing, bro?
ever feel me.
Former Prime Minister Tillman Thomas, good morning to you and the family. Looking young still, man. What is it? What is the secret? You're doing a lot of farming, right? Yeah. It never failed me yet. Let's sing, let's sing, let's sing.
This is the day the Lord has made. So let us rejoice and be glad in it.
Yulin Alexander, good morning to you. Rita Williams, good morning. Yolan Swan is in the building. Joseph Ross, good morning. Monica Miros Williams, good morning.
The start of fresh again.
Sylvina Charles, good morning. Mildred Smith, good morning to you and Shem. Zamora, good morning.
I want to say thank you
Judy, good morning.
for all you done for me.
Sing it out, sing it.
Oh, Father, thank you for another day. Oh, merciful Father, oh, please hear my prayer.
Yeah.
Oh, Father, thank you for the sacrifice. Oh, merciful Father, oh, yes, I'm still alive. Play the music. Oh, my child.
Hope everybody is okay, right? Hope everybody is fine. I do hope that. Those of you out there in the diaspora, good morning. Nutmeg Quinn, good morning to you. How you do? Howdy do? 26 minutes on to 7 o'clock, and it's time for the word of the day.
Even though my life is filled,
And the word of the day today, that word is Sibyllin.
I know it's
Sibyllin.
the powers to
Sibyllin.
around
Sibyllin.
my body.
Sibyllin.
And yes, you are my savior.
And it means mysterious or cryptic.
Oh,
Here's how we can use it in a sentence.
for the breath I breathe.
His sibilant smile suggested he knew more than he was letting on.
Oh, Father, thank you for my daily bread. Oh, merciful Father, through your grace, my soul.
Yeah.
Oh, my child. Oh, my child.
Monty Young, good morning.
Play it one more time.
Nadisha and the folks inside of Cafe and surrounding areas. Holmesy and Abigail, good morning.
I will lift up my eyes unto
The Sandersons, good morning. Debbie and family. Kitty Cat, Ariel, Alwyn.
me, heaven and earth.
Mama Can, good morning.
Tell the future, neither can I say.
Munich, good morning. Petlin, how you doing, girl? I ain't getting firing yet, you know. Longing for a good firing porridge.
Walk is over. I'll try to do my best.
The folks inside of Duquesne, good morning to you. Samaritan, Shanti Mel,
Yes, Lord. Oh, Father.
Walland Equat.
Oh, merciful Father.
How do you do, Papi?
To share this love you give. Oh, Father.
Veronica Sandy, good morning to you, Miss Jeremiah. How are you doing this morning? So happy to hear from you.
For you, play the music.
Nice. The motivational tip of the day is up next.
Hear my cry. Hear my cry. Hear my cry.
It says it's how you deal with the failure that determines how you achieve success. It's how you deal with failure that determines how you achieve success. I like this one, you know. When you fail, remember fail, F-A-I-L, it means first attempt in learning.
Thank you for my farmer.
You might just get it right on the second attempt, or the third, or maybe the 10th. The idea is to never stop trying, all right?
The future holds.
Jelly and McIntyre, good morning to you. Sharon Bartholomew, good morning. As we head into the nutrition health tip of the day, it's 23 minutes on to 7.
Hear my pride. Hear my pride.
Follow these steps and you'll be fine. Drink lots of water.
Research has shown that eating a healthy and balanced diet can reduce the risk of developing some types of cancers. Having a healthy, well-planned diet can help you to maintain healthy eating patterns, which can help to manage the body's weight and vitals. According to the American Institute for Cancer Research, having a healthier diet can help to prevent up to 1/3 of cancers. 50% of the most common cancers can be prevented by eating well, exercising, not smoking, protecting your skin, and getting vaccinated. It is also proven that being obese or overweight can put you at risk of developing some types of cancers. Cancer Research UK also advises that your overall diet, which is what you would normally eat over the course of a week, is more important than individual foods when it comes to cancer prevention. The research states that eating a healthy diet overall can help you to manage your weight. Eating whole grains regularly would help improve your digestive system, and eating fewer red meats would help you to reduce the occurrence of cancers in the bowel and digestive system. It is advised to eat more fruit and vegetables, eat lots of whole grains, and foods that are high in fiber. Eat some healthy sources of protein like fresh meat and fish, and eat less processed foods such as canned meats and red meat. And incorporate dairy if desired, as it can contribute towards a healthy, balanced diet. When it comes to cancer prevention, there is no meal plan or diet that can guarantee that you don't develop the disease. However, eating a healthy, balanced diet can reduce the risk. Grenada's food-based dietary guidelines advises that you should eat a variety of healthy and safe foods and add a larger number of fruits and colorful vegetables to your daily diet to help promote a healthy body. For example, regularly eating foods that are high in fiber can reduce the risk of bowel cancer. The guidelines also advises to flavor foods with local fresh seasonings and spices, avoid highly processed foods, snacks, and drinks as they are high in fat, salt, and sugar. Eat what you grow and grow what you eat. Drink more water and avoid alcohol. Implementing these habits in your daily life can help to promote healthier eating habits and a healthier lifestyle. Until next time, the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council reminds you to look, eat, and feel well.
Rolls ring a bell? Yes, they keep the body working.
This is the day the Lord has made. So let us rejoice.
I want to reach out and say a very, very happy birthday, second birthday to Zion Nelson of Lassages in St. David. Well, you're celebrating your second birthday today, and you've got greetings coming from your grandparents, Yvonne and Patrick Nelson, and the entire family circle. They love you, love you, love you. That's what it says.
For tomorrow, there is no guarantee.
Pastor Patrick, good morning. How are you doing?
Say thank you.
All is well? Right, I get the name right now.
Yes, Lord.
Always trying to say morning to you, but I don't remember the name, man. Oh, yeah, good. Mr. Jeremiah, good morning to you also.
Please hear my prayer.
Gigi Giles, Denzo, good morning. Denzo is not behaving good.
Oh, merciful Father. Oh, yes, I'm
Nice.
play the music.
Sylvie and Daphne, morning.
Oh, my child.
Monkrich, good morning. Mount Rule, Snell Hall. Morning to Martin, the Boopy, bus driver from Sattes to Grenville.
Hear my pride.
Nedra Roberts out there in Latas, good morning to you. CC, how you do? You good?
So much ups and downs.
Nice. Pastor and Lady King, good morning. Mommy. See, we gained some refurbishment at McDonald College. That is good news. Mr. Andal, good morning. Friday's house all the way.
Thank you.
What's buzzing this morning? What's buzzing? All right, well, 3 Grenadians have been awarded prestigious postgraduate scholarships under the SECRIF Scholarship Program. And like I just said, McDonald College refurbishment almost complete. Prefab houses start to arrive in Carriacou. Good news. Yeah, police used tear gas against protesters in Dominica. Why? Protesters might have been unruly. Internationally, U.S. sanctions Chinese companies accused of making Russian drone parts. And we also hear the Israeli armed forces claiming that they have finally killed Yahya Sinwar, the mastermind behind the October 7th attacks on Israel last year. In sports, we hear Windies are humbled by Sri Lanka and loses the T20 series. I know what's going on, you know.
Yes, Lord.
I mean, we have Gudakesh Moti, we have, what's the young man in Trinidad name again?
Share this love you give.
We have spinners here. You understand? We have spinners in the region. Let our batsmen learn to play the spin. Or better yet, bring in one of the foreign former players. You know what? Let bring in Muralitaran. Let us learn to bat against the spin. We like pace, everything fast. Nonetheless, it is what it is, alright? So Windies were humbled by Sri Lanka. We'll have more on these stories right up after these in the news.
Yes. Oh, Father, let me live by example.
Notice is hereby given that an extraordinary general meeting of the shareholders of the Grenada Building and Loan Association will be held virtually on Zoom, as well as at the Presbyterian Church, Granitang Road, St. George's, on Wednesday, 23rd October 2004, commencing at 4:30 p.m. The objectives of the meeting are: 1. To elect an auditor or auditors for the association. 2. To review and amend the proposed rules of the association. Shareholders are required to RSVP their attendance and may obtain copies of the proposed rule changes by applying at the association's office on Church Street, St. George's, during the hours of 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday to Friday, or by applying by email to info@grenadabla.com or contact 440-2108 or WhatsApp 459-2103.
All of Grenada is invited to be a part of the National Heroes Day commemoration on Saturday, October 19th, 2024 at Progress Park in St. Andrew from 9:30 a.m. to 12 midday. National Heroes Day will be commemorated under the theme Unity in commemorating our heroes, past, present, and future. Speakers at the National Heroes Day commemoration will include the Honorable Deacon Mitchell, Prime Minister of Grenada, and the Honorable Ralph Gonzalez, Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. An exciting and entertaining cultural package will form part of the celebrations. Organize your groups now and let's make this a most memorable event in recognition of the sacrifices and achievements of our national heroes. Free transportation will be provided. National Heroes Day Commemoration 2024, Saturday, October 19th.
This is the GBN Morning News for today, Friday, 18th October 2024. Coming up in the news, 3 Grenadians have been awarded prestigious postgraduate scholarships under the SECRIF Scholarship Program. McDonald College refurbishment almost complete. Prefab houses start to arrive in Carriacou. In the region, we hear that police used tear gas against protesters in Dominica. Internationally, U.S. sanctions Chinese companies accused of making Russian drone parts, and leader of Hamas killed. And in sports, Windies humbled by Sri Lanka and loses the series 1-2 or 2-1. We've got more to these after these messages.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada and St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Western Union, the best little liquor store, Gittins Healthcare Pharmacies, Rise and Shine Supermarket, and Captain Harris Apartments.
Good morning, Gordon Joseph in with the details. 3 Grenadians have been awarded prestigious postgraduate scholarships under the SECRIF Scholarship Program in collaboration with the University of the West Indies. This year, 4 special Ivan Plus 20 scholarships were introduced as part of the Ivan Plus 20 initiative aimed at reflecting on the past, present, and future of the Caribbean's resilience and sustainable development efforts. The Ivan Plus 20 initiative, led by SECRIF in collaboration with Caribbean governments and regional organizations, marked 20 years since Hurricane Ivan. The initiative aims to draw lessons from the past, reflect on current challenges, and envision on a resilient future for the region. The scholarships form part of this wider vision, investing in the next generation of leaders to help guide the Caribbean towards a more sustainable and disaster-resilient future. SECRIF Chairman Timothy Antoine made the announcement at a recent media briefing.
The 3 Ivan Plus 20 scholarships for students in Grenada, the persons are Ms. Shonda Gibbs, who is pursuing a Master's of Science degree in Natural Resource and Environmental Management at UWI Cave Hill. Shonda Gibbs. The second awardee is Ms. Roxelle Bartholomew. Roxelle Bartholomew, who will continue to read for a BSc in Civil Engineering at UWI St. Augustine. And the third awardee is Mr. Jevis John, who will continue his BSc in Geography at UWI St. Augustine.
The program also offers scholarships at the undergraduate level, providing opportunities for even more students to contribute to the region's development.
Typically, scholarship is valued at the postgraduate level at $11,000 and at the undergrad level at $8,000 in any one of 4 Caribbean universities. And so we are pleased to continue to invest in our youth. And some of the areas, and I mentioned the scholarships so you get a feel, but some of the areas that we cover include disaster risk management, disaster risk financing, meteorology, climate studies, geography, environmental management, and risk management. And our commitment is to continue to invest in our youth with the expectation that our youth will invest in resilience of our region.
Since 2010, SECRIF has awarded 175 scholarships amounting to US $1.8 million, enabling young people across the Caribbean to pursue degrees both at home and abroad. Of the 175 scholarships granted to date, 147 have been to students pursuing studies at the University of the West Indies. The initiative underscores the importance of education and collaboration in building a sustainable and resilient Caribbean future. Refurbishment work on the MacDonald College has moved to its final stages, and most of the students are no longer on rotation. The school sustained damage during the passage of Hurricane Beryl on July 1st, necessitating urgent work to provide the best learning environment for students. Carl Andel, principal of MacDonald College, said with the quick response from government, the school will be back to normal operations soon.
You know, Hurricane Beryl passed and a lot of persons focus on Carriacou. But at MacDonald College, we had severe damages. But I must say the government worked well. And as we speak, we're in the final phase of the repairs. That's our main auditorium. So that is being covered at the moment. I must say also that the staff and the students are coping extremely well, despite the adverse circumstances. And I trust by the end of this month, we'll be back to full capacity. So as we speak, we have a rotation with the Form 1 and 2s, but all the other students come every day.
And finally, efforts are continuing to meet the housing needs of Carriacou post-Beryl, as 15 of the 27 prefabricated houses sponsored by Trinidad-based volunteer organization Hands That Serve have arrived on Grenada's sister isle. The Ministry of Carriacou and Petite Martinique Affairs said the houses, which will be fully furnished, are part of housing support in the rebuilding process following the passage of Hurricane Beryl. Minister for Carriacou and Petite Martinique Affairs and Local Government, Tevin Andrews, extended appreciation to Hands That Serve for their contribution. The housing construction has been one of the major concerns since the July 1st hurricane. Minister Andrews noted that the government of Grenada, through the Ministry of Carriacou and Petite Martinique Affairs and Local Government, is providing material support for the restoration of roofs. Other housing support is being provided through Project Build Back Better, with 10 such houses presently under construction. Minister Andrews said that other housing initiatives will soon be announced by government. Now that concludes the first segment of news. Stay with us. The regional roundup together with the sports, the weather, and international news. They are straight ahead. It's 6 minutes on to 7 o'clock. We now join the Caribbean News Desk for this morning's edition of the Caribbean News Roundup.
From the Caribbean News Desk, the morning edition. Good morning. I'm Dennis Chabrol.
And I'm Kendall Morgan with the latest from across the Caribbean.
Residents of Martinique will be placed under curfew until October 21 in what authorities are calling an effort to protect the people and the property of the French overseas territory. The French news agency AFP reports that one person was killed last week in renewed unrest over skyrocketing food prices. Residents of France's overseas territories have long complained about the high cost of living. In Martinique, food prices are 40% higher than in mainland France. Authorities in the French Caribbean island of Martinique have extended a nighttime curfew following a new wave of riots over spiraling food prices, while talks between authorities and protesters have stalled. During a fresh wave of troubles last week, one person was killed and nearly 30 police received injuries as protesters looted shops, erected burning barricades, and a clash with members of law enforcement.
Dominica's Police Chief Davidson Fowlery is backing the tough action of his men, including the use of tear gas, to end a roadblock by representatives of a truckers association. The Tipper Truckers Association had staged a protest action to press for more opportunities and higher rates for transportation of material to the construction site of Dominica's new international airport. Wednesday's action left hundreds unable to travel to school or work.
The police acted lawfully in dispersing the riotous and tumultuous mob who were bent on disturbing the public peace and causing violence. The situation was further exacerbated by the mob who threw stones and bottles at the police. In these circumstances, necessary actions were taken by the police to disperse the crowd and bring an end to the disorder.
Barbados is taking credit for the decision by the International Monetary Fund to reduce surcharges on loans. Prime Minister Mia Mottley says her country will save millions of dollars.
We will save $12.5 million a year on what we are paying now, and what we are paying now is influenced by the fact that interest rates have increased for the most part across the world compared to where they were. That $12.5 million is 25 million Barbados dollars per year. And prior to November 1st, when this changes, we would have to look for that $25 million to pay. So next year, I know I got that $25 million back to help me with either roads or hospital or healthcare or education or whatever.
The Jamaica government says it has hired an international consulting firm to promote Brand Jamaica. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says brand perception is important to attracting visitors and investors.
The government realizes that we have to be very clear about the message surrounding Jamaica. And so we have hired an international consulting firm to help us with our nation branding. I wanted to point this out to you today, that Jamaica is being very proactive and very strategic and instrumental in ensuring that the brand Jamaica remains a powerful and strong brand in the market.
Grenada will for the second year observe tomorrow, October 19, as National Heroes Day, and Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell says it will be a solemn occasion as the country remembers the events of that date in 1983, when the then Prime Minister Maurice Bishop and others were killed amid infighting in the ruling People's Revolutionary Government.
This year, the commemorative activity will take place at Progress Park. Our featured speaker will be the Honorable Ralph Gonzalez, Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Many of you may know that Prime Minister Gonzalez was intimately involved in the affairs of Grenada during the period of 1979 to 1983, and knew Maurice Bishop and many members of the government personally. So we thought it quite fitting to have someone who had intimate knowledge of the challenges, the progress, the successes of that period.
The West Indies women cricketers will today fight for a place in the finals of the ICC T20 Cricket World Cup when they play New Zealand women in the semi-finals of the tournament. A win against New Zealand will see them meeting South Africa in Sunday's final. Cricket analyst Red Pereira joins us with the look ahead to today's match.
The betting favourites before a ball was bowled was England, Australia for the final. South Africa has now got themselves into the final, and the West Indies have an excellent chance of doing so. The New Zealand side, woman to woman, looks better on paper, but the West Indies have a number of X-factor players who can change the game. The bowling of Fletcher, the bowling of Dutton is very important, along with Matthews. Can the West Indies make it to the final? I think they have a sporting chance against New Zealand.
This has been the morning edition from the Caribbean News Desk. You may contact us by phone or WhatsApp on +592 700 9293. Thanks for listening.
And looking further afield, the United States Department of the Treasury has announced sanctions against Chinese makers of drone engines and parts that President Joe Biden's administration says have directly helped Russia mount long-range attacks in the war in Ukraine. The sanctions issued on Thursday target 3 entities and 1 individual for their involvement in the development and production of Russia's Gapia series long-range attack drones. Russia has recently used long-range drone attacks to penetrate Ukraine's air defenses, wreaking havoc across the country, including a missile strike in the city of Poltava that killed 55 and wounded 328. And finally, the Israeli armed forces are declaring a huge success in the war against Hamas. That's due to the killing of Hamas's leader, Yahya Sinwar, who was killed in a clash yesterday. Sinwar was responsible for the bloody attack on Israel on October 7, 2023. Now, this assault is the proposed cause of the ongoing war in the Middle Eastern state of Palestine. That's the news. Stay with us. The sporting highlights are straight ahead. Good morning, sporting fans. Kusal Mendes hit an unbeaten 68 to help clinch Sri Lanka's first T20 International Series win over the West Indies with a thumping 9-wicket victory in the third and final game on Thursday. Sri Lanka chased down its 163-run target with 12 balls to spare as a sellout home crowd in Dambulla erupted. Happy to get the team over the line. Not the easiest pitch to bat on, but these are conditions that we are used to playing, said Mendes, who hit 5 fours and 3 sixes. West Indies had a chance to dismiss Mendes when he was on 44, but Ruston Chase could not hold on to a tough return catch. Mendes and fellow opener Pathum Nissanka put on 60 runs in just 5.2 overs. Nissanka, in sublime form, contributed 39 from 22 deliveries, including 7 fours and a 6, before a low delivery from Gudakesh Moti ended his stay. Mendes continued his composed knock, driving the spinners effortlessly through the covers and pulling the simmers with authority. He was joined by Kusal Perera, whose unbeaten 55 of 36 balls showcased his resilience as he battled cramps to reach his 15th T20 half-century. Together, Mendes and Perera stitched an unbroken 106 runs partnership, steering Sri Lanka to a landmark victory over the higher-ranked tourists. The West Indies opted to bat and rallied from a shaky start that left it at 68 for 5 with a 54-run standoff of 26 balls between skipper Rovman Powell and Gudakesh Moti. Moti blasted Duneth Welalig for 3 consecutive sixes and a 4 in the 15th over, later departing when Mendes stumped him of Wanindu Hasaranga. Sri Lanka leaned heavily on its spin arsenal with Mahesh Theskana and Wanindu Hasaranga claiming 2 wickets each. I thought we had enough runs on the board. The Sri Lankan spinners completely outplayed us. We knew spin was going to play a key role and Sri Lanka were far better, Powell said. The West Indies won the series opener by 5 wickets and Sri Lanka bounced back with a commanding 73-run victory in the second game. The series win crowns a strong 3 months for Sri Lanka under new head coach Sanath Jayasuriya. The team broke a 27-year drought by winning an ODI series against India in July, then won a test in England for the first time in a decade. Earlier this month, it swept a 2-test series at home against New Zealand. Its first series win over the Kiwis in 15 years. That's the sports. We'll have more sports for you in our luncheon edition of news. Stay with us. The weather forecast is straight ahead.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there easy. Enjoy competitive interest rates, specials on insurance, and offers from auto dealers. Ariza also has great offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. Apply for an easy ride loan from Ariza and drive away in style.
And folks, for the latest weather forecast, we now join forecaster at the Met Office of the MBIA, Cassia Johnson. Good morning, Cassia.
Good morning to you and good morning to the listeners. Here is the weather for today, Friday, 18th October 2024. Currently at the airport, conditions are partly cloudy with adjacent showers. Winds are from the southeast at 14 miles per hour. Pressure 1012.7 millibars, which is below normal and rising. Present temperature 30.1 degrees Celsius, relative humidity 74%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 32.0 degrees Celsius. Minimum temperature last night 28.1 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, there was only a trace of rainfall at the airport, hence the total for the month remains at 54.9 millimeters. Looking at the public forecast valid for today and tonight, the weather is expected to be generally fair with few brief isolated showers, becoming partly cloudy at times, especially overnight. Today's maximum temperature 32.5 degrees Celsius. Winds easterly to southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate, waves 2 to 4 feet in open waters. Tides are currently falling and will be low at 10 a.m., high at 4 p.m. Sunset today, 5:46. Sunrise tomorrow, 5:57. Again, the weather is expected to be generally fair with few brief isolated showers, becoming partly cloudy at times, especially overnight. From the Met Office, I am Cassia Johnson.
Thank you very much, Cassia. Have yourself a wonderful day and a great weekend now.
Thank you, same to you.
Folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick and Thompson Company Limited.
Get money where you are, almost anywhere you are, send money over with Western Union.
This is Whoa, oh, oh, whoa. This is Whoa, is Western Union. Send to your friends and your family. With Western Union, we're moving money. No matter where you are, you are never far.
Get money where you are, almost anywhere you are, send money over.
Move it for better.
Western Union, moving money for better.
It's 8 minutes after 7 o'clock. To end the news, a recap of the headlines. 3 Grenadians have been awarded for prestigious postgraduate scholarships under the Seacliff Scholarship Program. MacDonald College refurbishment almost complete. Prefab houses start to arrive in Carriacou. In the region, police used tear gas against protesters in Dominica. Internationally, U.S. sanctions Chinese companies accused of making Russian drone parts, and the Israeli Defense Force claims it has killed Yahya Sinwar. And in sports, Windies humbled by Sri Lanka and loses the T20 series. That has been the morning edition of news for today, Friday, October 18th, 2024. On behalf of the entire news department, I am Gordon Joseph, thanking you for listening, wishing you a productive day, and extending the invitation to you to stick and stay with the network, because we are with you anywhere and everywhere.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
All of Grenada is invited to be a part of the National Heroes Day commemoration on Saturday, October 19th, 2024 at Progress Park in St. Andrew from 9:30 a.m. to 12 midday. National Heroes Day will be commemorated under the theme Unity in commemorating our heroes, past, present, and future. Speakers at the National Heroes Day commemoration will include the Honorable Deacon Mitchell, Prime Minister of Grenada, and the Honorable Ralph Gonzalez, Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. An exciting and entertaining cultural package will form part of the celebrations. Organize your groups now and let's make this a most memorable event in recognition of the sacrifices and achievements of our national heroes. Free transportation will be provided. National Heroes Day Commemoration 2024, Saturday, October 19th, Progress Park in St. Andrew.
Tourism is me, tourism is you, tourism is everybody, and tourism connects us all.
Did you know that tourism generates revenue and foreign exchange earnings?
Did you know it stimulates infrastructural development and facilitates cultural exchange among people?
You must know tourism is linked to all industries,
from agriculture to construction.
So support the industry today and be welcoming to all our visitors.
Tourism is my business. Tourism is your business. Tourism is our business. Listen, one and all. Tourism connects us all.
A message from the Ministry of Tourism
and the Grenada Tourism Authority.
Christmas is all about the moments we share, the smiles, the laughter, and the love that fills our homes. This season, let your walls reflect the warmth of family time. Sisson's Paint, matched with every shade of togetherness. Celebrate 12 weeks of Christmas with Sissons. Buy one, get one 30% off on selected items. And with every purchase of any Sissons Paint, you get a chance to win US $100 every week for 12 weeks, from October 1st to December 22nd. Terms and conditions apply. Available at all Sissons hardware dealers nationwide. Sissons, internationally tested, brilliantly affordable.
Grenada, get ready. A new season of the Grenleg Debates is coming. Informative, impromptu, bright young minds sparking powerful ideas. Tune in.
All of Grenada is invited to be a part of the National Heroes Day commemoration on Saturday, October 19th, 2024 at Progress Park in St. Andrew from 9:30 a.m. to 12 midday. National Heroes Day will be commemorated under the theme Unity in commemorating our heroes, past, present, and future. Speakers at the National Heroes Day commemoration will include the Honorable Deacon Mitchell, Prime Minister of Grenada, and the Honorable Ralph Gonzalez, Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. An exciting and entertaining cultural package will form part of the celebrations. Organize your groups now and let's make this a most memorable event in recognition of the sacrifices and achievements of our national heroes. Free transportation will be provided. National Heroes Day Commemoration 2024, Saturday, October 19th, Progress Park in St. Andrew.
And so it begins, a journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
15 minutes after 7 o'clock, welcome to the conversation for today, Friday, the 18th day of October. And as usual, on Fridays, I try to give you, the listening and viewing audience, the opportunity to do a sort of review of the week, things that happened during the week that you'd like to highlight or talk about. I must tell you, though, that I am designating one day in next week where we can have a very formal conversation on, there's a topic that's buzzing, right? About the privatization of our hospitals. And I'm going to get into the meat of it because I'll give you, as a matter of fact, I'll give you some homework. All right? Look up and see what one of two things, or look up both of them, as a matter of fact. What is privatization and what is statutarization? And also, while at it, look at what laws are our hospitals functioning under. If you do some research on that, you'd be marveled. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm alive and thankful. How about you?
I'm fine, thanks. Good morning to all the listeners.
Welcome.
Right. I just want to go back a bit as we're reviewing. We had the issue with the school and the teachers, right? And I think the public needs to know certain things. Whilst I understand the teachers' plight, I understand clearly what the president has been applauding the government for, wherever they have weaknesses and failures. But at times we have to go deep into the matter and see exactly where some of the issues stem from. And I'm very much unhappy as a citizen, and an ex-civil servant myself, to see how things has happened. And this morning I want to just highlight how things should have been, so we may not have ended up in that problem. Now we're talking about the teachers. Some of them, they are all in the system. They had their appraisals and so forth to get done. So we have to find out from, first of all, how many teachers did not sign their appraisal form, their performance appraisal. Now, if you fail to do your performance appraisal, right, you did not sign it, how can the ministry pay you whether you are on contract or not? And even those that are new. Okay? We also have permanent teachers who are in the system. They have had their pay and so forth. And they're waiting on appointments or letters coming from the PRC. Now the question, when you review all of those things, who is in charge and who are to be blamed? First, the ministry has, apart from the minister who is a politician, forget that. You have the permanent secretary, or secretaries in the respective ministries, but we're dealing with education, who is supposed to be continuous, whether government go, government come, as long as you're there and you're holding that position. Then you have the CEO in the ministry, and you also have the ASO, who deals with the personnel. Okay? Now, for this matter to be out of hand, where you have teachers not being paid, innocent, let's be frank. When I give you the outline of how the structure is, who is really responsible? And as a citizen, it bleeds my heart to know that you have persons working, yes, even if they did not sign their appraisal, but you have persons there designed to follow up what is happening. Because if you do not do it, as I said earlier on, the system kicks you out. So how you expect to get paid? How will the Ministry of Finance know? So it means something is also wrong with the head of the finance section within the Ministry of Education.
Well, I was in let me join in with you, right? I was in a conversation 2 days ago. And the thing about it, the whole truth of that matter, the real gist of it has not really been brought to the fore, because it has been brought to my understanding that it's in excess of 300 teachers who were not paid. All right, and not paid not just once, but on two consecutive fortnights.
Yeah.
Okay. Now my take on this is, if I am responsible for pay, I'm going to use GBN as an example. If I am responsible for payroll in GBN, and I know we have 50 employees, so my wage bill at the end of a period is $30,000.
Yeah.
And in one instance, I see the wage bill comes to $15,000.
You will ask a question.
No, that's a red flag.
Exactly.
That's a red flag.
Exactly.
Okay, so the onus is on me to solicit the requisite information as to why.
Yes.
All right. Now, but that did not happen once; it happened twice.
Yes.
And we are not talking of teachers who have only just joined the service, permanent teachers on board.
Permanent teachers in the system.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out, even if it's a systemic glitch, all right, because everything is computer based nowadays. If there's a glitch in the system, but why a second fortnight has to come and that comes up?
Yeah. This is simply, that's why I'm explaining it. The payroll officer and persons responsible did not follow what they have to do. So obviously, like I said, PSC did not know about the permanent ones, right? So which means somebody did not do their work within the PSC department as well. So this is why I'm explaining the structure, because in the private sector, some head will roll.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying you have the PS, you have the ASO, who deals with personnel, and you still have the CEO and the finance officer within the section. Not a politician. Yeah. Politicians come and go. They only there to set policies. So it tells me that we have a breakdown fully, not only in the ministry, as we have been saying. This is why sometimes callers say sabotage. And it is clearly showing up itself that we have incompetent persons in the job. They're only going and get degrees, and they're not learning the system and know how to work. This is what I'm saying. I over 40 years in this office, so I know what I'm speaking about, even if I was moved from within, right? The ranks of how things go and going at statutory cooperation, it remains the same.
Okay.
Yeah, it remains the same. So, somebody has to be answered. I am saying now, with all of that happening, PSC need to shake up and revamp the whole team within the finance section, because as you rightly say, your wage bill went down. Why? What happened? Are these teachers out of the system? What happened? And also, I just wanted to also let us know that when we're dealing with these things, that we need to have persons, because going back, you see, when you have old-time retirees like Ms. Batista and them, these people used to follow up. You could have left the system, come back in and find out things that is happening. Gone are the days of these old people. This is what I'm saying. All we have now is party loyalists, which we need to break up in the system and have the system running efficiently.
Thank you, caller.
And the other thing I want to make, whilst we're on that, there are also teachers who are overpaid in the system, owing the state money, some in excess of $50,000. Who is responsible for getting back the government and taxpayers' money that is needed to go in other departments?
Are you speaking affirmatively with this?
Find out. Okay. Find out. Go and do your investigation. We talking.
This sounds. This one is off.
I'm telling you, I investigated. When I come, I just talk. We have to get things straight in this country. There are those that are paying, but ask the finance, ask the PS, ask the ASO. What are they doing with those overpaid payments that went in how much months ago? And the teacher union is also aware of it.
Okay. Caller, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Have a great weekend.
Have a good day and a good weekend.
Yes, good. Bye-bye. 25 minutes after 7 o'clock. Let's take this caller via WhatsApp. Good morning, caller.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Wonderful. Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, this morning I would like to acknowledge the unknown heroes, the heroes who from time to time tend to be ignored and not acknowledged for the great job that they have been doing. I'm talking about the movers and shakers. I'm talking about the engine that moves the society, that moves the nation. I'm talking about the lawyers, the doctors, the fishermen, the farmers, the policemen who ensure that we have our borders are safe, the street sweepers, the garbage men, and the names that are not mentioned, I would like to shout them out and pick them up. Thank you for doing what you're doing and keep up the great work. And, let's keep doing what is right for the nation. Thank you very much.
Caller. Thank you very much. Ever so often, these folks are overlooked, so thanks for bringing it to the fore. I really do appreciate that. Again, I want to say kudos to the Ministry of Agriculture, the organizing committee. It was a wonderful event yesterday evening up at Papadis in Maribo, where farmers were awarded, and nationally this time. And the plans for the Farmers' Day celebration next year, a committee was unveiled, and we look forward to that great day next year. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Hi, good morning to you, Innocent, and to your followers.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. That first caller, he hit the nail on the head. Remember I kept saying there are two main causes: incompetence and sabotage. And based on all the research that this very knowledgeable caller has put out there, it shows that it's exactly what happened there and continues to happen. And as we're on that, I was very shocked when I heard the President of the Public Workers Union come on radio and on television as well, and spoke of this deception of some retroactive contracts that were signed or were given out to health practitioners. Did you hear? Was it in a news item or was
no? I didn't get to hear it as yet.
They were given contracts to sign retroactively from 2020 to 2024, and they said, why would they do that to these people? And this is total deception. Let me say something here. I think the public servants deserve better in terms of representation. There was a case, again, this is what the first caller said, of matters that were left unhandled. These people were working for years. They were being paid the same thing as the public service appointed workers. Now, there is a time now for them, the others, to get increments. They couldn't get increments. They had no contract. They were just working from month to month, or whatever arrangement they had. So what the government did was to retroactively give them a contract to cover that industrial agreement period, so that they would be entitled to the increments as well at the end of that contract. And here was the president, who should be representing them and seeking their interests, saying that it is deception. Here is an attempt to bend backwards to help these people. But now their leader is selling it as deceit. Now, whose interests is he serving? They deserve better. And I just hope that they could get rid of this kind of elements to enable the public servants. That's why we have this kind of incompetence everywhere, because they're supported by people at the head who don't seem to know their what from what, or who have interests elsewhere. I don't know whose interest they're serving. It's very sickening. Last thing, well, on the weekend, the opposition leader spoke about the succession issue in his party. And he said that he had lost the same words that were used, I think, by the Prime Minister, current Prime Minister, about someone he had terminated. He said he had lost trust and confidence in him. And you remember when that happened a couple of months ago, and people were saying, we must know what that meant, specify what the lack of trust and confidence meant. And I said, no. The person who is being referred to, they would know what it is.
Yeah.
And we do not need to wash the dirty linen in public to embarrass that person. Do you remember me saying that?
Yep, definitely.
And these are the exact words that the opposition leader used. He said, the person knows about it. He's referring to Peter David. I can say it because he said that. And he said he doesn't need to bring that in public. You see consistency? When things like that, you don't have to what people just want to know. They like the melee.
Yeah, as a good friend of mine from Carriacou would say, Grenadians like ugly.
Yes, they like ugly. So the person who, don't forget, and that's a case where the party has a constitution. It has a roadmap of how you do these things. But the leader is saying, we're not going to follow the roadmap. I'm going to handpick people, and there's certain people I don't want to be there, irrespective of the constitution. In the other case, this person who was hired at the whims and fancy of the Prime Minister, gave him a job at his pleasure, and then the person was terminated. Also at his pleasure or displeasure, if you want to put it that way. But people are saying, we must know.
Yeah.
But here was an elected official with a constitution of a party, and the leader said, no, I'd have to go down that road. I'd have to go down that road. Thank you, in a sense.
Have a great weekend.
Have a safe weekend.
Yes.
We seem as though we had a relative, someone died on Friday last week, forbid, and another one died on Monday. Well, let's hope we have a safe and peaceful weekend.
And you drive slowly, okay?
Oh, I do. The car is fast, but I don't drive fast.
Right. Have a great one.
Thanks a lot, brother.
Folks, it's 28 minutes on to 8 o'clock. We take a commercial break. We'll be back after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for one whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlag, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribberies, Guap Bag, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50 plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
All of Grenada is invited to be a part of the National Heroes Day commemoration on Saturday, October 19th, 2024 at Progress Park in St. Andrew from 9:30 a.m. to 12 midday. National Heroes Day will be commemorated under the theme Unity in commemorating our heroes, past, present, and future. Speakers at the National Heroes Day commemoration will include the Honorable Deacon Mitchell, Prime Minister of Grenada, and the Honorable Ralph Gonzalez, Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. An exciting and entertaining cultural package will form part of the celebrations. Organize your groups now and let's make this a most memorable event in recognition of the sacrifices and achievements of our national heroes. Free transportation will be provided. National Heroes Day Commemoration 2024, Saturday, October 19th, Progress Park in St. Andrew.
Win a living room makeover with Quartz Ready Cash. One lucky winner will get a chance to win a living room makeover with any cash loan. No security required. And affordable monthly payments. It's quick, easy, and hassle-free. Visit one of our locations for more information about getting your Ready Cash loan today. This month is all about you with Quartz Ready Cash. Ready when you are. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners, to the conversation. Let me just take one of the comments via our WhatsApp platform. Good morning. I think the deception referred to the fact that some were given contracts saying their pay was $4,000 when they received only $3,000. That is why it was a very bad deception. All the best. Good morning, caller.
Morning, Mr. Joseph. How are you doing, sir?
I ain't do it yet, you know. But I will do it.
Well, I'm not calling based on the current discussion, just to alert the public from the National Cybersecurity Incident Response Team, the National CSIRT. As a matter of fact, we put out an alert yesterday evening. Several Grenadians with accounts in the Republic Bank may have received emails, a phishing email, saying, hey, money from your account, money has been debited from your account, and to verify, to see what's going on, click on a link. This is a reminder to the general public that if there is any activity or activities on your account, you should be able to see that through your online banking app. So you don't need to click on any link in any email to see what is going on your account. The first place you go is to your online banking app. And if you have money in any financial institution in this country and they have the online facility, I know Arise have been stressing that every Monday, then you definitely need to sign up, right? It is your responsibility. You know, Child Month, we talk about, I'm your child, I'm your responsibility. Well, it is your money, and it is your responsibility to stay on top of it until, you know, certain laws are put in place. So again, if you received that email, or if you are yet to receive it, because this is getting close to Christmas time, so we expect the phishing attempts, the attacks, to increase again. People tend to, you know, not be as vigilant in during the season with all the online shopping and everything. So if you receive it, don't click on the link. You know, simply label it as spam, delete it, and move on. If you do feel the need to verify anything, open your online banking app and check it out there. And if you have any questions or so, you could always reach out to us at the National CSIRT. We'll be only too happy to assist you. Right, Mr. Joseph?
Thank you.
All right, sir.
How are the potatoes coming?
Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah. I put some slips in the ground yesterday. And some tomatoes. I have 2 videos I did on that. I'll put that up. But I really want people to start growing, man. Plant food, man.
I like potatoes. I will really enjoy your potatoes, but I want it in pudding. Okay.
Listen. I always tell, even when I was teaching in the classroom, I always say, listen, you ask, you can get one of 2 answers, yes or no, and you'll never know which one you're going to get unless you ask. Oh, one more thing before I go. Mr. Rollo, good morning to you, sir. If you're hearing me, if you're listening this morning, please give me a call. 414-7297, 414-7297. I would love to have a chit-chat with you on a particular issue. Mr. Rollo, 414-7297. I'll just give you a number, and I'll be only too happy to get in touch with you, sir.
Have a good day, bro. Have a good one. 435-2041. That's the number. So we're using amplified music at Progress Park tomorrow. I thought was no amplified music in public space. Tomorrow is exceptional, said the PM. Make it make sense. It's 20 minutes on to 8 o'clock. Let's accommodate a WhatsApp call at this time. Good morning, caller. Caller, good morning. Good morning, caller. All right, okay. Unfortunately, I will have to decline you. Good morning, caller.
Hey, morning, Mr. Joseph.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, what happened? There is an issue. Oh man.
You need to turn down the volume in the back.
Oh, all right. All right. What happens? There is a situation at Manhattan. The people are dumping all kinds of things down there. And the authorities need to look into that. A set of old chairs and things that come from hotel and things, they have them dumped there. And then they have old blocks and things. What I did, I took a piece of paper. I take a piece of paper with a name on it. I don't really choose to tell you the name of the person. But the authorities need to look into that.
Okay. All right. Well, here what to do now? Make a report, you know.
Pardon me?
Make a report. I mean, go to Solid Waste Management Authority, make a call to them and give them some information so they can be, make guided decisions.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
all right.
Thank you.
Contact Solid Waste Management Authority. Okay.
All right.
All right. Have a good one. Good. Bye. 19 minutes on to 8 o'clock. Back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Hi, good morning, Dudu. How you doing? I'm sure you do things for the time you want to do.
Hey, I ain't do it yet.
Boy, you're too slow.
Yes.
I find a group of people in this country operating with NDC, like they pass to the Baghdad to exist in their own country, and the NNP pass to the Fondo to exist in their country. I find you hearing people questioning about the law for the holiday tomorrow, if they go in Parliament, if they pass garbage seat and all kind of things. They have a government, a party that are existing 3 years illegal in this country. Nobody to questioning this situation. That is nothing. And is that 3 years, no convention, and is that they operating legal in this country too? So I just want to say good morning to my dear Prime Minister, the Honorable Deacon Mitchell, my brother. Why is the distractors making war? You're working hard, you and your team, to uplift and better the life of Grenadians, and is that we love it. Better healthcare you're trying, housing you're trying, contract for young men in this country, farmers smiling. Oh my God, how much more could you do, darling? God bless you. Continue looking in the interest of these people, of your people in the country. God bless you and have a wonderful weekend. Don't bother with those talkers. They have to talk. They go talk for a long time to come. Bye-bye. Love you.
Have a great weekend.
Have a good weekend, darling.
Have a great weekend yourself. Have a great weekend. All right. Miss Glenda Yulin Alexander says, good morning. All right, let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Good morning to you. You're looking jolly full day, man.
Well, thanks.
The screen, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, but tell him, I just want to divert from your topic. Could you just give me a couple of minutes just to divert from it?
Please, go right ahead.
Allow the public to what's going on. Mr. Innocent, is it the price control office? Is that in existence?
The what?
The price control department. Is it that in existence?
Yes, I think it is.
Because the reason why I'm saying that, there's a certain place, supermarket. It's an established supermarket.
No names, right?
Well, I want to get a name right now.
No, you can't. You can't do that on the program.
The product is a sardine. You go and you purchase it in other places in town, right? I know but two other places supermarket, one in Springs and one in town, there, whatever. And it's $4.50. And when you go to the next one, the established one, it's $4.90 for the same brand. So I want to know what is going on. Is anybody taking any tally on that to get it straight? Because it's the same product.
Well, let me explain something, right? In as much as there might be there's a possibility that there is price gouging there, but one of the arguments that could be raised is that maybe they shipped differently and at different times, so some of the taxes might have been different, or maybe the freight at a particular time would have been lower or something like that. But that is a good a good point that you're raising. The people that are in control of pricing, I would like to see them more visible in the various businesses, because there, in my humble opinion, there is in some cases too much of a great disparity in prices.
And it's too much, because what I'm saying, and I know in the past, when the price comes off, they used to go from place to place. For instance, that woman from St. David, I don't want to call her name, but
you can't.
Yeah.
You can't call her name.
That individual. She used to go around, walking around with the broom and you know, I see she showed scale and thing already. I take my eyes and I see that. You know what I'm saying? Because when they go to friends, we go to buy the fish. You know, they take it and they want a 2 pound of it, they'll take it and throw it on a scale, and then you go down, they say it's a 2 pound. You know what I'm saying?
You remember Darius did this song, the Jukin?
Yeah, well, I do. So, anyhow, it's a long weekend and you enjoy it, man.
You have a great one yourself, bro.
Okay, respect.
All right. Folks, it's 14 minutes on to 8 o'clock. I think was announced yesterday. Good morning. I think that, let me get yesterday that there would be no loud music at Progress Park. It's a morning day. Heroes Day should be a different day. I think that was the police announcement. Okay. All right. 13 minutes on to the 8 o'clock hour. Let's take a final commercial break and we'll be back and do the wrap. Don't you go anywhere.
As we get ready to give thanks, the long Thanksgiving weekend. Legends Promotions presents the 18th annual Hubbard's Legends in Concert, Saturday, October 26th, Grenada Trade Center at 7:30 p.m. Featuring the 1980 Calypso Monarch Survivor. Together with Stubbles. 10 times Calypso Monarch Scholar. Alongside Luther, Tobago Cuso, and 7 times Soca and 10 times Road March King, Super Blue. Super Blue. Tickets cost $60 and are available at all Gittins Healthcare Pharmacies, Wall Street, Grenville, and Guelph, Springs Shopping Center, St. David's Pharmacy, Clef Vision Eye Care Center, on the Carinage, and Gittins Pharmacy, St. George's. It's the 18th annual Hubbard's Legends in Concert, Saturday, October 26th, Thanksgiving weekend, Grenada Trade Center, 7:30 p.m. You can't afford to miss this one.
Notice is hereby given that an extraordinary general meeting of the shareholders of the Grenada Building and Loan Association will be held virtually on Zoom, as well as at the Presbyterian Church, Granatang Road, St. George's, on Wednesday, 23rd October 2004, commencing at 4:30 p.m. The objectives of the meeting are: 1. To elect an auditor or auditors for the association. 2. To review and amend the proposed rules of the association. Shareholders are required to RSVP their attendance and may obtain copies of the proposed rule changes by applying at the association's office on Church Street, St. George's, during the hours of 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday to Friday, or by applying by email to info@grenadabla.com or contact 440-2108 or WhatsApp 459-2103.
All of Grenada is invited to be a part of the National Heroes Day commemoration on Saturday, October 19th, 2024 at Progress Park in St. Andrew from 9:30 a.m. to 12 midday. National Heroes Day will be commemorated under the theme Unity in commemorating our heroes, past, present, and future. Speakers at the National Heroes Day commemoration will include the Honorable Deacon Mitchell, Prime Minister of Grenada, and the Honorable Ralph Gonzalez, Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. An exciting and entertaining cultural package will form part of the celebrations. Organize your groups now and let's make this a most memorable event in recognition of the sacrifices and achievements of our national heroes. Free transportation will be provided. National Heroes Day commemoration 2024, Saturday, October 19th, Progress Park in St. Andrew.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sun Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there easy. Enjoy competitive interest rates, specials on insurance.
Welcome back. It's 8 minutes on to 8 o'clock. Let's go straight to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Mr. Joseph. Before I make my point, when there going to be some singing in that place?
In what place? Huh?
The sports bar.
Oh, there'll be some singing soon, man. Yeah.
You didn't pick me up, man.
Yeah, I can't. Well, you're singing like a young man as what happened to you.
Anyhow, I like to be kept abreast with the time.
8 minutes on to 8 o'clock.
Right. Mr. Joseph, I heard a gentleman make some comments there, and I always advocate for the democracy, and I always believe in democracy. And some people may not like what I am saying, but I am not disturbed by what I am saying, because if you are in charge of a political party or the leader of a political party, be it the prime minister, be it who, and the democratic system has to take place. I think we should allow it to take place. It should be free and fair for every individual who vying for any position in that organization. And if we're going to come on radio and talk about trust and confidence, we have to look at the bigger picture. We have to start with ourselves first. Who should I trust, or if I trust myself? And that is one of the reasons why I'm making that point. I heard a caller this morning talking about who wants to handpick, and handpicking is out of the question. I think there is also a constitution that gives people the right to choose who they want. And if people are going to choose, they must make up their mind who they want to choose in any aspect.
Okay.
And I believe the right of the people comes first. I may be in favor of you, Mr. Joseph. Right. And and you don't make sense to me, to the vast majority of people, what do? I may be in favor of a next man, and he makes sense to the vast majority of people. What do?
Okay, caller, I get your drift. Then let me ask you a question. Now, as we both, and all of us here who are on the platform, we know what we're talking about here. Now, when the time comes, right, for choosing that person that we were talking about, that leader, what would the vast majority do if someone is handpicked and say, this is the person you should vote for leader of the party? What would the vast majority do? What do you propose they do?
I think they should go with their heart, their own conscience.
The heart is the opposite symbol. You can't talk heart here. It's house and heart. Yeah.
All right. No, I think they should go with their own instinct and their own feelings, their own mind. I think every individual has a mindset, right? I think what they should do, look at the people in question, all the people in question, and among them, look at the criteria: international connection, leadership qualities, and know-how.
You're playing draft. You're juking a knob, there, boy.
Well, I'm not juking any knob, but I'm speaking facts.
Uh-huh.
There should be people who will have international connections that will bring benefit to this country. People who has charisma that could reach to people, that could motivate people. Like I could call, tomorrow is a celebration of my very good friend, but he's passed and gone. Some people like him and they don't like him, but he was very charisma. He could speak.
Okay.
That man, and I am saying, when you look at the whole outlook of these people that vying for, look at all the qualities among them. Some could speak very well, eloquent speakers. Yes, some has charisma, some has know-how, some has international connection. What do you go for? Who will you choose?
Who will you choose, caller?
Me?
Who will you choose?
Well, I will go with the latter.
The latter? Okay.
Yeah. Technically, I wouldn't want to disclose that.
Yeah.
But everybody should know in their heart,
right,
in their mind, in their own right, what they should do and should not do.
Now, I am waiting with bated breath to see what would the outcome of that convention be. That is gonna be a shaker, right? A national shaker as to what the outcome of the NNP's convention will be. I am waiting with bated breath to see that.
I agree. I agree. I am waiting to hear the outcome also. But the thing is, if you traverse through length and breadth of Grenada, there is one person name that is consistent with that respect, very consistent all over Grenada. I have never heard it myself more consistent, not even as popular as the present political leader.
All right, caller, your time has expired on my program. Have yourself a great day. All right, have a good weekend.
Yeah.
All right, folks, it's 8 minutes on to I missed that caller. All right, one of my contributors via WhatsApp says, good morning, Innocent, and best wishes to your loyal followers. I wish to see the day when in Grenada we will begin to reason, think, respect each other, get involved in... Oh my goodness, I missed it. All right. Okay, let me do this. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. I would like to make a comment.
Please do.
About the union leader, Mr. Brian Grimes. I think that the members of the union, the people who he's supposed to represent, needs to replace him. He's of no use, I think, to them.
Okay.
All right. And I already sent you a text, and I asked if you could read it out to them, to the public, because he's disgusting. I think he represents as you may read the text, you may see who I'm talking about.
Okay. All right. Will do.
Bye.
Have a good one. All right, folks, and this is where we've got to end the program this morning. It's 8 o'clock. We've got to join the BBC. All those of you who contributed, I need to finish reading off this, though. All right. I wish to see the day when, in Grenada, we will begin to reason, think, respect each other, get involved in activities other than drinking, smoking, and partying all day and all night. I wish also to see the day when we can discuss politics and not party. I am also concerned about the level of alcohol consumption and other substance abuse and what this could do to our healthcare services that we don't want to pay for. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All of you, thank you for being a part of the program this morning. And if the good Lord spare your lives, we'll have a next one on Monday. I love you. Bye-bye. We've got to join the BBC.